I have always been here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ambassadorial birthday party. And tonight, we are kicking back to a great 90s classic, The Fifth Element. And to kick off this Ambassadorial birthday party, I have got my friends Boron, the gravitationally adept, also known as Mirror, the gravitationally adept, Mr. CCDV, and Darth Aster. Gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. I am excited about this. I have been looking forward to this ever since my live stream about Fifth Element hit 500 plus views. And I said, once that sucker hit 500 views, I would do this watch party. And it just happens to coincide with my birthday, which is next Monday. So, and very quickly to the chat, Speaker for the Dead, and I know Vegas and 333 were both in here earlier. Guys, this is a great one. This is one of the greatest 90s movies of all time. And I am happy to have you all here to kick off my birthday, and we're going to have some fun tonight. So, if you gentlemen are ready, on the count of three, we will hit those play buttons and we will get this show going. Is everyone ready?
Let's do this.
I are ready.
All right, counting down from 3, 2, 1, and play. And please, for heaven's sakes, make sure you mute it. I don't want this thing getting taken down. And of course, this film was produced by Columbia Pictures back when Columbia Pictures was still a thing. Of course, it still is technically a thing. It's just owned by Sony now, like everything else.
It was back then, too.
Yeah, I know.
Columbia Pictures was a good studio. I love Columbia.
Columbia had been around for a very long time.
I liked them before they actually had this particular, the graphic with the lady. I like the older ones from the 80s.
Yeah. And of course, we've got an all-star cast for this one. We got Bruce Willis, we've got Gary Oldman, we have the late, great Ian Holm. May he rest in peace. We've got Chris Tucker, we got Mila Jovovich, and of course, we got Tiny Lester and
Luke Perry.
And Luke freaking Perry.
The late, great Luke Perry.
He's not dead.
He is.
Hey, he died like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Luke Perry is dead.
Yeah,
he is.
When did Luke Perry die? I did
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Y'all are pulling my chain.
Shortly after that, he filmed the Archie series, actually. The Riverdale, when he was filming Riverdale for Netflix, he shortly after the last season of that, he passed.
Well,
I think he died during the season, mid-season, actually.
Wow. Like he had just filmed. I'm out of the loop. He had just filmed a movie for, I think, it was a Hallmark Channel or something like that. Like not too much farther before.
Hey, what timestamp are you guys on?
I am at 2 minutes. Just going through the opening credits.
I'm at 2:30.
I'm like a whole minute ahead of you. Okay, I see a planet with Patrice Ledoux.
And of course, we've got the dang! This movie looks good in 4K HD.
Maybe.
Dang that! Look at that ship.
This is a Luc Besson movie, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is like this. He had a string of hits or anything like in the 90s. He had this one. He had The Professional. I know he did one a few years ago that unfortunately flopped, which I was really sad about. And that was Valerian and the Planet of a Thousand Worlds.
Yeah, but you knew that wasn't going to do so well.
That was his dream movie, though.
Yeah.
I think they made some really bad choices on that movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, but of course,
I enjoyed that movie.
Me too. I mean, I had the history behind it. I enjoyed. You know, I think they could have done a lot better to hire. I forgot what his name was, but the one that sounds exactly like Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
And of course, we've got this great iconic scene. Aziz Light! And of course, we got Luke Perry as Billy.
I'm a famous actor.
Then we got Luke Perry here doing his whole drawings and stuff.
Evil comes. Spraying terror and chaos.
I'm
See the stick, Billy.
Chill,
the ultimate evil.
And draw because I'm Luke Perry.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Seriously, it just looks like a snake to me.
Got your snake, Professor. Got all the snakes. So. Oh, mercy. Aziz Light!
So
much better. Thank you, Aziz.
Napping on the job.
Well, of course, the poor kids. Speaker, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And actually, I'm not just broadcasting on YouTube. Tonight, I am broadcasting both on YouTube and on Twitter.
Nice.
Learned that trick from a recent acquaintance or anything. Dawson from Nerdy in Many Ways. Great guy, great YouTuber. Actually, just started doing did a review of Raised by Wolves or anything with him just the other day. And man, what a great show. Great sci-fi. Of course, it's really Scott. So what else can you expect? And of course, you got the priest.
Mm-hmm.
I love this part. The scientist keeps giving the water back.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to be famous. Let's toast your fame.
I love this part. And he finally figures it out.
You can't drink a toast with water. And of course, he's like, let's get the booze out in front of the priest.
That's right.
Hey,
and of course, that
make the best booze.
You know what? You're not entirely wrong, CC, because a lot of your old time Bavarian monks and everything, they make good beer.
Oh, very good beer. Oh.
I can't begin to tell you the number of. I can't begin to tell you the number of priests that I know that are alcoholics.
Well,
thank you for calling me a priest, but no, I'm a layman.
No, I'm more talking about the people I know from my wife. We've gone to like church parties and dioceses and shit.
Oh yeah,
and it's open bar, and half of them are completely smashed before the end of the night.
And speaking for the dead, this is when the fifth element, being a woman, was just a natural idea, not some identity politics thingy. Ouch! Speaker bringing the heat. Speaker bringing the heat.
Like Look outside, Professor. Look outside, Professor.
Professor, there's a giant ship. I think it's shaped like a metallic booger.
Oh, thanks, Aziz, for the extra light.
Man, I love this movie. Love this movie so much.
Let's also not forget, this is one of those rare occasions where there isn't so much identity politics and the woman doesn't have a dick. I like it.
Do you kiss your priest of a wife with that mouth?
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm gonna go pray for your soul. And of course, we get introduced to the Mondashi ones. Love the Mondashi ones. Great design of these aliens. And the fact that they go ahead.
No, I just love the conventional effects.
You mean practical?
Pictures, man. I just got pictures.
I mean, this is just a time where, everything was going CGI. And here you have, it's 1997, and you have these amazing designs here. And there's actually someone in there just dying to get out.
And to the chat, Mr. Hyde, good evening, sir, and thank you. I appreciate that.
Mr. Hyde.
Technically, Mr. Hyde, the birthday isn't until, I'll tell this story quickly. I was actually born on September 12th, but my parents took custody of me on September 14th. So we've always. Yeah, there are people in them suits, and that's why they have to waddle, because they're so freaking heavy.
All animatronics and practical prop effects.
Well, part of it is puppetry with the heads, especially, and so on. But beyond that, everything else is those men and women and everything in those suits and everything waddling back and forth.
Practical effects. All right.
To quote Matthew McConaughey, all right. Mr. Hyde, I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you. So.
All right.
And of course, there is the Fifth Element, which is like a creepy screaming person.
I'd be screaming too if I were stuck in whatever metal that is for millennium.
Yeah, literally.
I'd be screaming too if I was locked in a metal coffin.
Oh.
For what, over 5,000 years?
So
I'd be screaming too in a locked in.
Just a quick question here.
For 5,000 years.
Yes.
You know how they're all sitting there and they're investigating, like, science has been looking at the hieroglyphics and all that. Why didn't you just climb to the top of the damn thing and look down?
That's a good question. Mir, that is actually, I'm sorry, Boron, that is actually a really good question.
Yeah, man, I got nothing.
If you take the weapon, we will be defenseless. When evil returns in 300 years, so shall we. You ever get the feeling that the way the Monashee ones talked was inspired by the way Ambassador Kosh talked from Babylon 5? Like, uber vague, and I'm probably...
I killed vampires. I can hold a gun.
Yes, about to be the Vampire Slayer. Don't move! I have a gun! Please understand, they're our friend! Father, they killed the priests. They're monsters. Billy, look at me.
Can you hear my movie?
Nope, you're good.
What was the
I've got my mute.
Okay, what was your question?
I don't even remember now. Must have been very
what's
important.
The name of Luke you started?
What was the name of Luke Perry's character off 90210? Does anybody remember?
Wasn't it Dylan or something like that?
Shit. I think it was.
Yes, it was Dylan.
And to the chat, Mr.
Why the hell do I know that?
Because we're all children.
I never watched that damn show.
To the chat, Mr. Lendl's Groovy Movies. Good afternoon,
Aaron
sir.
And Birdie and
good afternoon. It's not afternoon. Well, it's
Kelly.
afternoon. It's afternoon somewhere, but it's evening. Good evening, sir. Good to see you. Mr. Lindell, I actually sent you a message. I guess you didn't get a chance to, or I guess you didn't catch it and everything. I sent you an invite for this, but I don't know if you want to, if you're able to, or if you have the time to come on tonight and join the party. So, but anyway, thank you for being here all the same.
There they go.
Whatever, Darth Astor, you're a Lovecraft weirdo.
You've been playing it.
You'd love being locked in a coffin.
And folks, if you're wondering why did Mayor change his name to Boron, well, for those of you that aren't scientifically adept, which if you aren't, don't feel bad, neither am I. Boron's actually the fifth element in the periodic table.
Science!
Boron, more like boring.
Science! What is this heresy you call science? And to the
Baker,
chat.
don't give away my secrets, damn it.
Macworld Entertainment, Trey. Good evening, sir. Good to see you.
Hello,
And thank you for the
Trey.
thumbs up, and thank you for stopping by. It's always good to see you. And have a good stream, bud. I'm sorry. I had to do some rescheduling because with my new work schedule, doing streams on Saturday is extremely hard. So I am sorry. Please don't hate me. So
it's tiny. Oh God.
It's Tiny Lester, and he's a president.
Sunday,
huh?
It's got to be hard to get up early on a Sunday. I said it's got to be hard to get up early on a Sunday.
Oh, it's not Sunday. That's the bear. It's going to work for 8 hours on a Saturday and then coming home and trying to stream. Sometimes it's not so easy. Yeah. And here he is, the late great one himself, Ian Holm, Vito Cornelius.
Yeah, getting up early sucks. That's why I moved my Bible study to 8 Central, 10 Central instead of 8 Central.
Mm-hmm. The wacky thing is, you've got a Catholic priest, it looks like a Tibetan monk or something, and a Jewish rabbi staying behind Vito.
Well, they're all in on the elements, okay? Gosh.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Tiny makes a good president.
Mr. Lindell's working on Saturdays just plain sucks. Job should know better. I know. Believe me, Mr. Lindell, I wholeheartedly agree with you. And speakers like auto wash. We're a little bit away from that, bud, but yeah, definitely auto wash. I think it's anticipating the attack. That denotes its intelligence. And Vito's like, dude, listen to me. Don't go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Just notice that his eyes were pointing in two opposite directions.
Is when
and to the
when
chat,
Corbett Dallas was actually getting robbed or trying to get robbed by the tweaker guy in the weird art hat.
Yeah. Well, I'm not to that part yet. I guess you're a little bit ahead of us.
No, I'm not there yet either. I just wanted to say that and throw that out there.
And just very quickly to the chat, Colin P. Smith. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And thank you for popping by. Hope you're doing well. Missed you Wednesday and everything during Babylon 5. I hope you got a chance to catch the replay. So, and of course, Steddard is standing there like the president's like, get the hell out of there.
The headlights.
Speaker, I know the science guys. Yeah, I love the suits on the science guys and everything. They were. There's a giant skull and of course, here he is, the man himself, Bruce Willis.
I've seen the Eldritch Truth.
Dallas.
Long ago, when Bruce Willis had hair.
Indeed, South Brooklyn, New York City.
Oh, look at the kitty.
That's not his real hair.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cat. I forgot it was a white cat. I think it might be part. I think it. Well,
and to really document, I believe he was still married to Demi Moore at the time too.
Yeah,
so.
I think he was. Yeah.
Bed pulls back in the wall. If I had to live in a cubicle, I'd love for my bed to pull back in the wall. Ooh, a cigarette dispenser.
Yeah, right. $2 is my goal. Hey, dog brain finger here. Mr. Lindell's like, Bruce Willis, cab driver who has no business driving a cab. Yeah, because he used to drive a space fighter. And can I just say,
not today. Lights.
Can I just say, Bruce Willis's mustache in that picture with his ex-wife is just, yeah. He looks like he belongs in a biker bar or something. Speaker, don't watch it all day. It'll rot your brain. Who's that next to you through 1,000 missions? I know how you drive. Finger, I drive a cab now, not a space fighter. Tell me, how many points you got left on your license? Major, how many points?
Oh. Ow. That voice is absolutely killing me.
What voice?
Yeah.
My
Rod.
voice?
Sucker pulls it off brilliantly. Am I still ahead of you guys?
Oh, Ruby Rod? Yeah.
Yeah.
CC, I am at 19 minutes. So I don't know where you're at.
I'm at 1930.
1924. Okay. We're pretty much in the same.
I just hit 19.
I'll bring mine back.
And here's the tweaker. Give me the cash. And can I just say, that is going to be the dumbest hat ever. No, Charles, yeah. Good thing for me, it's not loaded. It's not loaded. You have to push the little yellow button to load it.
What do you mean it's not loaded? Well, you
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Hey, can I just say, the design for these guns in this movie are really out there, and I love it.
They are.
I mean, if you notice on the gun that the tweaker has, it's got a banana clip on either side.
Definitely out of this one.
He fooled him into putting it on safe.
Put it with the other.
I don't need it.
Give me the cash.
And of course, Bruce is like, "That's a nice hat. I like it."
That's a very nice cab talking to him like that.
Please enter your license. Yes. Okay, and I'm just going to say this, and y'all might get this too. Is it just a little weird how all automated devices have a female voice? Is it just me, or does that seem a little creepy?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just once, I would love some company to program their devices with like the voice of a drunken trucker or a drunken biker or just somebody who's drunken. It'd be
yeah, I know what you're searching for, but I'm not going to give you the information, all right?
The goal of this thing is not to fight over power or money.
I can't imagine picking up a phone and actually sit here and your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and try again. If you need help, then hang up and dial your operator.
Okay, that sounds like a cross between Macho Man Randy Savage and The Undertaker.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, bro! Oh yeah, brother! Hulkamania's back.
Speaker's like, it's like having Siri talk dirty.
I've tried that once. It doesn't work. All I get is computation stuff. It's and hard drive
Siri,
jokes.
talk dirty to me. A horse fell in the mud.
The Mondo and of course, the Mondo Shiwan. Can that be like Mondo Shiwan? It's got the word Mondo in it, which was like a big word back in the 90s.
You have reached your destination.
I thought it was Mono Shiwan.
Helga's House of Pain.
Oh no, there are bad guys chasing the big ship.
Yeah, the Mangalores.
You have entered intergalactic airspace. Identify yourself.
The robots are gonna die.
They're not robots. They're artificial life.
You're an artificial life.
They're bound to be artificial life if they had to live for over 5,000 some years or more.
This is true. Of course, I'd rather be a Mondoshiwan than a Mangalore because, well, Mondoshiwans, you're in a big metal suit. Mangalores, they just ugly. I'm sorry. Ruby's description of the Mondoshiwans at one point, he's like, they got big foreheads and big teeth and big ears and they smell funny and they stink. Mangalores. Oh, and the secretary.
Why does he have a southern accent?
Who's Zorg?
Good. I'll meet you in my office in 30 minutes.
And fun fact, the guy who plays the general that's talking to the president was actually in Blade Runner. He played one of the replicas.
Oh, yeah. He was the bad guy in Enemy Mine.
He plays a very good bad guy.
In this instance, he's a good guy.
I love character actors.
And Mr. Lentils like, and they have to be the most pathetic bad guys in the known galaxy. And to the chat, Cylon Scotty. Thank you, sir. Pleasure I'm glad you could pop by, bud. Good to see you.
And that's a survivor.
That's a survivor. A freaking hand is a survivor. But that tells you how far we've advanced. So, hey, not a bad thing.
Yeah, if they could get something off the DNA of a hand, that's whoa.
Yeah, the glow in the dark where you can see all their germs or whatever. And even their eyes have germs because even their eyes glow. I'm sorry, that's like the whole blacklight room. Although I will say this, I love the costumes for the military. I love those dusters.
I thought that was cool.
I did. That is honestly, I would love to have a coat like that. I mean, I have a trench coat, but I'd love to have a duster like that.
You know, they're wearing raspberry berets.
Yep.
I wonder if they got them from a second-hand store.
Mr. Lindell's like, stick it in the machine and rebuild the dang thing. Yep, pretty much. And the amazing thing is that was one dedicated Mondoshiwan. It's still hanging on to the handle of the case that has the 4 stones in it. Not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4. 4 stones. What the hell am I supposed to do with an empty case?
Wait for it.
And of course, we're about to be introduced to, well.
Oh, look, brain tissue. Yay.
Well, I'm sorry. I like a woman who can think. That's why I married Madam Ambassador. She can think. She's a very sharp woman. Well, of course, she graduated from college or anything, magna cum laude.
There was a Mrs. CCDV, and I'll end that statement there.
Was.
I'm sorry.
Is it?
And dude, I'm sorry to hear it. Go ahead, Darth. Go ahead.
Is this what they're going to do if they have to rebuild humanity?
Well, either this or they'll do what they did in Raised by Wolves. We'll all be incubated by an android.
Nice.
And
the android will be an android.
Well,
as long as it sticks to the Asmavian 3 laws.
Speaker for the dead. I got to pop this up here. That's a good one. Well, it says it pops up on my end. Come on. Pop up here.
Oh, come on. Don't put the thermal Oh. You ruined her look.
There it is. I hate the delay between YouTube and StreamYard. In the future, screw Build-A-Bear. It's now Build-A-Girl. Or build a boy.
I'm down.
Okay. Or build a guy if you want. Oh, man. I'd like to take a few pictures for the archives. Yeah, you'd like to take a few pictures for your personal
I'm sure you would.
Well, it is Mila Jovovich after all.
Am I ahead of you again already?
Probably. Mr. Landell. Build a Girl sounds like a winner. I'm at 28 minutes and 6 seconds.
I'm at 28:25.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at 28:25 as well.
I just hit 28:6.
You're not that far ahead, so don't worry about it, dude. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfectly in sync.
She's talking gibberish. I can't understand a word she's saying.
Don't feel bad. None of us do.
Well, I felt that way when I went to Germany, Israel, Bosnia, Iraq.
And they're all sitting there going, okay. And the journal's like, is that thing solid? Unbreakable. Name of a movie with another good Bruce Willis film, Unbreakable. At least I thought it was good.
It was all right.
And can we just compliment on the gold tinfoil around the entire room?
Goodbye, General.
And she's growling. Okay. Some guys, that'd be creepy. Other guys, be a total turn on. And everybody's like, oh, crap. The semi-nude woman's broken out. What are we going to do? Oh, right. Everybody hide. I'm calling security. And Mr. Lindell, Sarah
feminists love this movie.
Say again, Darth?
For some reason, Gold Leaf is not a very good wall.
Woman breaks out, wreaks havoc.
And here comes the police that look like giant bugs.
Must be
Honestly,
great.
Thought Gold Leaf would hold her in, but well.
I'm sorry, the guys, the police suits and everything, they look like they're giant bugs.
They look like you got giant. Yeah, I agree. They look like you got giant beetle head helmets or something.
Of course, those things on the back of them are actually shields, which is actually not a bad idea. Of course, you've got their giant flashlights on the front of their uniform, which actually isn't. You know, come to think of it, that's a pretty good uniform design. You got a shield on the back, you got a light on the front.
Oh yeah, brilliant! Put a absolute brilliant spotlight on your front so everybody can see you from 300 yards away. Brilliant.
And to chat, Jeff B. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate it.
He's got a point.
And Mr. Lindell's cops sporting the scarab look. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. They can shut the light off when they don't need it. So if they're trying to sneak up on people, I'm sure those helmets have like infrared built in. So be perfectly fine.
I'm not absolutely sure that everyone who wears a uniform is that bright.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde is like Mila Jovovich. I'm in love. Well, back when I saw this movie in theaters, so was I. But now I'm happily married. But yeah, she's still cute. But then she had to go and do all those dreadful Resident Evil movies.
Oh, the first one wasn't that bad.
Okay. First two were fine, but after that, I just checked out. I'm like, I thought she died.
Everyone needs a paycheck, all right?
Yes. Boron, we know.
I gave it the first three movies, and then it's like, downhill from there.
Okay, and can I just can we all comment on the fact that they have freaking glow sticks inside the patrol vehicle?
You know, the last time I fell through the roof of a cab, it wasn't all that pleasant for me.
And to the chat, Silent Scotty. Yeah, the Resident Evil movies weren't bad. It just got, for me, they just got a little repetitive. I think that's all. I'm not saying I hate them or anything. It's just, I didn't care for it. So, and of course, we have our main heroine and our / love interest meet our male protagonist.
Heroine. I thought this was a family stream.
Protagonist.
You know what I mean, and it's in heroine, as in female hero. See?
And you have 1 point. Not to mention, you have 1 point left on your license.
On your license.
You were just in an accident.
Yes, I know, you daffy bastard. And no, this is not a family stream. My streams are not for children. But they're not like X-rated. You know, like some material that's on Netflix right now, but we won't get into that because enough people have talked about it. I don't
want to talk about that. My 10-year-old daughter's not allowed to watch that movie.
And Mr. Hyde's like, I'm happily married and still Mila Jovovich. Dude, I get it. Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde, that's a good one. Big bada boom.
What's that line from Shakespeare? I like to look. I like to look if looking like a move.
And I just gotta say this: how can a passenger be unauthorized? Can anybody explain this to me? Seriously.
She doesn't have identification badge? Maybe?
I forgot to put up my banner. I am a... Boy, I'm slipping. I'm slipping in my old age. And, of course, she learns her first 2 words of English. Please help.
Please help.
Okay, and I'm just going to ask you guys this question. Is her hair orange?
I think it's orange, yes.
Okay.
Vibrantly?
Okay.
She's originally a blonde.
I did live in Germany for 3 years, so orange hair is not that unusual to me.
Well, it's orange, but it's got a little bit black at the tips. Or is that just me?
No, it's not just you.
Okay, it's not black. It's like a brown or something. Like the dye job
Like
they did didn't go off. Well, more like dirty orange.
So in this movie, Bruce Willis was 42, and Mila Jovovich was 21.
Wow.
That's just about right. Yes.
Wow, he was the age I am now when he did this movie.
Yep.
That's actually kind of creepy. I won't lie.
So she was barely old enough to drink.
Oh boy! Everybody knows McDonald's is still around. Yay!
Yeah, but I would say that the window attendants are much prettier.
Oh, much more pleasant to look at. Yes.
So that's something
she's a natural redhead.
After a mile, they don't chase you.
I wanna go to that McDonald's.
I think most single men would.
I definitely want to go to that McDonald's.
I'll take a number 5 and a happy ending. Thank you.
And yes, Mr. Lindell, Mila Jovovich was an ultraviolet. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. Yes.
The happy ending is free with the happy meal.
I'll have a happy ending meal. Thank you.
I only speak English, and I only speak 2 languages: English and bad English.
Which one do you want to hear first?
Shut up for a minute. Speaker for the dead. Oh, I'd buy that for $1. I'm hoping everyone gets that reference. It's from a great 80s movie. let's see. Yeah, Schwarzenegger.
I'd buy that for $1.
And of course, they had the former host of Family Feud on it as the main bad guy.
Yeah, Richard Dawson.
Now that is one tough cab, man.
Yes, it is. I'd say that thing's got had some major aftermarket upgrades.
Now the soundtrack is incredible.
Like major,
it's,
maybe since he's like ex-military, he's got some.
It's a fusion between Middle Eastern and Southern American. Just amazing. The fusion is incredible.
I know. Well, the music was done by Eric Sierra, so. And to the chat, the Nigel movie guy. Good afternoon. I guess good evening, and thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. And folks, for those of you that are new to my channel, if Silence Guy, if any of you are in here and you have not subscribed to Mr. Hyde, to Mr. Lindell, or to Nigel, the movie guy, go subscribe. And also, if you haven't subscribed to Speaker for the Dead, subscribe to his channel as well. So. And of course, if you're new to my channel, also hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Me too.
Well, it's not, it's not all about me. I mean, yes, it's my birthday, but what good is a birthday if you can't share it with friends? And I'm glad I can share it with some of my friends. So, Priest.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you, Silence Scotty. I appreciate that very much. And folks, Silence Guy is actually from over in Poindexter Lounge's neck of the woods or anything. He's a regular over at Enosh Fett's chat and everything. And he's a great supporter of that community.
Elements.
I know something would be a funny line. I know a funny line that probably would have been good here. When he hears her talking about the priest, be like, girl falls into my cab. Young hot girl falls into my cab. First thing she talks about is going to see a priest.
I know, right?
My dumb luck.
And he refers to, okay, here's the thing that drives me nuts. He refers to her as a redhead. She's not a redhead, she's an orange head.
Nah, orange, red. Close enough.
Nigel, as soon as I have a free minute and everything, I will try and pop the links to those channels in my chat or Speaker for the Dead if you have time. Use your wrench ability and if you can and everything, if you can do that, that's anything, I'd appreciate it. One way or another, I'll get the links in. But yeah, Mr. Hyde, yeah, this is a great score for this movie. It's still there's a good word for this. Eclectic.
Eclectic is a very good word for this.
Yeah.
I like fusion because whoever the composer was did a really good job fusing all these scores together.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, the carpet might. Mr. Lindell, yeah, I can see that too.
Okay, guys. And then, of course, she's originally a blonde.
Big bada boom in the cab.
Might remember me from the cab. And here's the crazy thing. His
I'm sure.
Okay. I never realized this, but Bruce Willis is wearing a tank top in the scene.
Yeah.
Like
that happens to be the same color as her hair.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh dear Lord, Nigel, I hope not. This movie does not need a sequel. It's perfect. It's a one-off. It's perfect. No, this movie does not need a sequel. For the love of
it, doesn't need a sequel. It doesn't need a remaster. It doesn't need a remake. It's perfect.
Well, if they did like a 4K remaster, I'd be cool with that. But as far as like a reboot, no. This movie is perfect. And if this movie ever comes out in 4K, I'm like, here's my money.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it, I missed the part where she says her name. Let's see if I can't rewind just a little bit. Because I always...
Oh, I'm at it. Lilu. Yeah. Lilu. Where's Lilu? Lilu Corbin. I got you.
Lilu Mira Lila Ichia Debat. Whew. Yeah, Mr. Hyde's like, no sequel, no reboot, no remake. Leave this one alone. Yes.
You know they won't.
If they do, they're gonna make me very disappointed. Lilu Corbin. Lilu Corbin. And she grins. Oh my goodness. Mr. Hyde, yeah, I would agree with that. Hollywood needs to start making original movies. Yeah.
Oh, a long time ago.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Can I just that robe that Vito is in, he looks like a straight up pimp.
No, they don't want to do that. They're so in debt. They want to play it safe. They can't afford to take a risk.
Oh my God.
Remember?
I never noticed this until now, but Vito's got a menorah in his apartment.
Yep.
That's actually kind of cool.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's amazing what you pick up on after how many times you watched. I don't know exactly, but this has got to be my 6th or 7th time going through this movie.
Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have kissed her. Yes, you should have. You made a good impression. You were bold. How about some nice Thai food to apologize? Where's the cab? Cab's running fine. Fine? What fine? I know you. Fine ain't in your
perfect bear.
Go ahead.
It's about 5'9", blue eyes. Yeah, what's her name? Lilu.
And Nigel and everything, he says, I made a review about an unnecessary sequel called Bill and Ted Face the Music, and I was mostly nice, but about the writer of the film, Ed Solomon, still blocked me on Twitter. And to the chat, LDG Pixelated. Good evening, sir. Thank you for popping in. Pixelated, I put the link to this if you we're not too far in. If you want to join the watch party, bud, be more than happy to have you come in. So I put it on your Discord.
What are we at?
46 minutes.
46. I had a playback problem. I had to go back.
That's okay. You're just a minute ahead of me. I don't mind.
Okay, so
I just hit 47.
The weirdo's walking down the tunnel with the guy behind him talking.
The guy is Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg.
Zorg? Okay.
Dude? No.
I said Mr.
Lindell's. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time, man. And Mr. Lindell's like, I'd rather have Jamaican instead of Thai.
And look, now her hair is no longer like dirty blonde at the end.
Oh, I think I caught up with y'all. Or
R1 million.
Backtracked to y'all.
500,000. I love that look. The Zorg's face, like, do you know who the hell I am? He's like, I'm gonna waste him later.
They really make them
perfect.
Yes, I know.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Sorry, I'm adolescent. Okay, boobs.
Hey, Mr. Heights. Now I want Chinese food.
All right.
At least
I love watching
Vito
people
and his
turn into dogs.
What did she say?
Okay, this gun looks like something you could have bought at a toy store.
I actually have this entire monologue down perfectly. My dear Agnon, how about those 2 planes you borrowed? Agnon, is that you?
This gun looks like something. This gun looks like something that the dad from Gremlins would make.
And to the chat, Rambling Canuck. Good evening,
I know,
sir.
right?
Good to see you. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Good to see you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good shit in this.
Makes you stronger.
I'm definitely
the time for revenge is at hand. The ZF-1.
It looks like
it's light, it's handleable, adjustable for easy
like
carrying.
Something that
breaks down to 4 parts, undefeatable X-ray,
I'd
discreet.
play with.
A word on firepower.
When I was a kid or something.
Oh, I want the explosive poisonous gas heads.
A replay sends one falling shot to the exact same location. I want this gun. And to finish the job, all the Zorg oldies but goldies. Rocket launcher.
Who doesn't?
Arrow launcher. With exploding or poisonous gas heads. Very practical. Net launcher.
The
flamethrower.
This case is empty.
Yep.
My favorite. And for the grand finale, the all-new Ice Cube system.
The Ice Cube system.
4 full crates. Delivered right on time. And what about you, dear Ekna? Did you bring me what I asked? Yes. Magnificent. This case is empty. This case is supposed to be full.
That laugh, I swear to God, she was trying to imitate Fran Drescher.
LDG, I will hear in a few minutes. Thank you.
Of course she's looking for the address. We're all looking for the address.
She's looking for a dress.
I'm a guy. I don't ask for directions.
Pull over to the side of the road and check the map.
That's why she's the 5th element.
Yep.
Where are you, Mir?
Look, in the movie or
one.
Or
a case
life.
with 4 stones in it. Not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4. 4 stones.
Timestamp.
What the hell am I supposed to do with an empty
5240.
case? We are warriors, not merchants. But you can still count. Look at my fingers. 4 stones, 4 crates. 0 stones, 0 crates.
Huh?
Pack everything up. We're out of here.
Don't push the button. He pushed the button.
We believe a little compensation is in order. So you're merchants after all.
He's walking down the tunnel again.
Leave him one crate for the
Is this
coal.
base made of nothing but tunnels?
I don't like warriors. Never mind, no subtlety. And they fight for hopeless causes. Honor. Honor's killing 1 million people. I hadn't saved a single one. I'll tell you what I do like. Killer. A dyed-in-the-wool killer. Cold-blooded, clean, methodical, and thorough. A real killer when he picked up the ZF-1 with a vessel about the little red button on the bottom of the gun. Yes. I did it during the other stream. I did it tonight. And I don't care. It's my birthday.
Good for you.
Let's see. LDG for you. Abso-freaking-lutely. Sorry, I should have checked sooner. LDG, check the DM now. We'll leave a light on for you, partner. Thanks, Trey.
The art dealer.
Yep.
I was an art dealer once. I just took the art and went away. I guess I wasn't a very good dealer.
Yeah, and Mr. Lindell.
Big difference between art dealer and art consumer.
Gary Oldman outdid himself with this role. Yes, he did.
This was a great role for Gary Oldman.
Absolutely.
Every role is a great role for Gary Oldman.
Because Gary Oldman don't take crap roles. That's why.
Precisely. He does good stuff.
He was really picky at roles.
You broke my whiskey glass, you son of a bitch!
Look at all these things. So busy now. Nice how each one is useful.
Not a big fan
Oh,
of
lovely
ballet.
ballet too. So full of form and color. Now think about all those people that created them.
Opera is fine, but ballet is not so good.
Oh my goodness.
Water?
Yes, water. Like it's one of the 4 elements. Or well,
water sucks. Oh, wrong movie.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Gatorade is better.
H2O.
Oh, look, he's like a little baby. He can't eat grapes.
And this is the part where that little weird multicolored elephant thingy pops in.
It's a Flintstones trash compactor.
Yes, Darth Esther. That's actually a good one. I like that.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is, the multicolored Snuffleupagus.
I want one of those. I will call him Fluffy.
I shall claim the young one.
Because he's big. And he should be mine. And
all right, I didn't see the guy that brought him here. That's all it was. All right.
Oof. And of course, the purple skull caps on the bodyguards. You're a monster, Zorg. I know. And I don't care. Now get out.
Tell me this is not a gigantic Prince
Say it one
parody.
more time.
The raspberry berets and the tell me this is not a gigantic Prince parody, because you got Chris Rock in like this big dress looking thing, and then you got the military guys in raspberry berets.
That is actually a very good question. Why is it eating up all the satellites? We're working on it, sir.
They were all jammed.
Only one person dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star. Thud.
Lone Star. Again,
a cockroach. Seriously, a cockroach.
A remote control cockroach.
It's a cockroach with a satellite dish, man. It's awesome.
Her name is Paula Laguna. She's a diva. Oh man.
So is that the futuristic definition of spyware?
Apparently so.
That is a very distinct possibility, Darth Aster.
A cockroach didn't last long.
I want your best man to go undercover.
Hey, look at that. A ramen stand.
Best man's a cockroach.
The chickens look pretty good. Unless those are ducks, and the ducks look pretty good.
Either way, it's making me hungry.
Looks like he's had sausages in there.
Oh.
It's multicultural. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Whatevs.
Like, whatever.
You are fired.
Look, at least this movie was inclusive before it was cool.
Mr. Lindell, that's a good one, sir. Hi, Mom. Eesh. That mom. Thank God my mom is not like that mom. I'd go insane. And here's the man himself. LDG, good evening, sir.
Hey, guys.
What up, LDG?
That just missed it?
No, we are at 59 minutes and 30 seconds.
God, the lady with the Princess Leia hair.
We stream partying or are we own copying?
Own copying.
Ah, okay.
Rent, buy, play, whatever the case may be. Not everyone has your awesome website.
Sadly.
My services are available for those who ask.
Well,
I don't intend to do another live stream anytime soon, but not live stream, but watch along.
I might be in touch.
Happy birthday, by the way. So today,
Thank you,
right?
Sir.
Absolutely.
No, technically tomorrow, but also technically Monday. I was born on the 12th, but my parents took custody of me on the 14th.
Ah, I thought your mother was just in labor for a very long time. Okay, that works.
Well, for all I know, she could have been. Of course, there's a very disturbing story around my. There's a very disturbing story around my conception, which I wish I didn't know, but I do.
Oi.
If y'all would like me to share, I can. It doesn't really go with the movie, but I can share.
I'm down. You want to share it? Fifth.
Hey,
well,
right, one moment.
Look, it's
General Iceborg.
It's Princess Olga.
It's Princess Leia on steroids. You're a winner.
She worked out.
Played by less angry Rosie O'Donnell. Oh wait,
that's less ugly Rosie O'Donnell. That's a good one.
Less angry.
I am not going. the crazy thing is, the general actually looks at her
Deadpool
chest and is like,
Never
"What's
mind.
the problem?" Excuse me, General. Oh crap! And he's like, "Hey, the hottie's back. I got a second chance." Okay, here is. I learned this.
The problem is she could bench press me with one hand.
Of course, some people might enjoy that. Who knows? Anyway, many years ago and everything, I was out to lunch with my biological mother and a friend from church.
No shame.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Many years ago, I was out to lunch one Sunday with my mother and a friend from church. And we were just talking about favorite movies and so on. And my mother just, well, I love my biological mother. I love my biological parents, but she has no filter. And she divulged that her and my father, biological father, conceived me the same night that they went to see Saturday Night Fever. And I'm like,
oh.
I was like, oh, good Lord. I could go the rest of my life without knowing this.
It was a lovely night in 1977.
Apparently. Because I was born a year later. Well, 9 months later.
All right.
So now that I've traumatized you all. Let's see, private chat. Darth Aster, yeah, hold on 1 second, bud. Timestamp is 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 38 seconds.
No, I was more traumatized during the the Animal House watch party I did the other day.
I'm not gonna touch it.
When the 13-year-old joke was made.
I wish I had been there. I wish you had known you were going to pick that up for DJ. If I had known, I would have been there because I love Animal House. Yes, I am a Christian and I love Animal House.
Yeah,
Animal House.
Interesting movie. Now he's still going to do the review. I just did the watch party, so I know what the hell he's talking about when he does this, when he ends up doing his review.
Sir, can you put your hands in the yellow
as a meat popsicle.
Did I miss the meat popsicle joke? Damn it!
You missed the meat popsicle joke.
Damn it!
Try listening to the movie once in a while.
I'm loading it right now. I'm loading it. I'm trying fast as I can. Are we doing? Okay. You said you were doing like a triple play. Like we doing another movie after this?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
There's a.
Oh, okay.
Know how to wash in there.
LGG. Next week, next Friday, I'm doing 3 watch parties for my birthday and everything for the month of my birthday.
Or something. I heard. Okay.
Next week is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then the 25th is Clue.
Okay, got it. I thought we were doing like a triple run when you first mentioned it.
No. I gotta work tomorrow. No way. No. I gotta work tomorrow. It's all Glasses Jones.
We gotta talk then, so we can stream it.
Okay, I'll be in touch.
Definitely.
Oh darn! Her mascara ran. Now she ain't pretty no more. Oh wait a minute. Yes, she is.
I was gonna say, mascara don't make a woman ugly.
It's like, are you kidding?
Auto wash, yes, auto wash in the shower. It's funny. I met you twice today. Both times you end up in my arms. Lucky day. I cannot believe I've watched this movie so many times and I never picked up on the fact that they color coded the characters. He's wearing orange. She's got orange hair. How dim am I?
I just found out Tim Russ was in Spaceballs this year.
Who said something about Spaceballs?
I did. I found out Tim Russ was in Spaceballs this year.
We ain't found shit.
We ain't. Yeah, Tuvok. Yeah, and
they're redoing Spaceballs.
I can't do Spaceballs.
Excuse me, I gotta go hang myself from my own tree in the backyard.
I couldn't do a Spaceball watch along. I'd be quoting all the lines the entire movie. It'd be bad.
Right.
Kind of like what I've been doing with this movie.
Okay, maybe I could do one.
In my case, we can't watch Wayne's World then.
Wayne's World. World,
dude.
Party time. Excellent.
Maybe one of these days I'll do Wayne's World. Who knows? Lilu Dallas Multipass. Oh.
The only thing that really gets me about, someone that I didn't realize was in two different scenes and was the same actress. Was her name was Jeanette Goldstein. She played Private Vasquez in the Aliens movie, and it was also the stepmother from Terminator 2.
Yeah, I knew that. Knew that years ago. And Mr. Lendl, thank you for popping in, sir. Good to have you and everything. I'll be in touch and everything, Mr. Lendl. If you ever want to do one of these watch parties with me, I'd love to have you on and everything. So, and I'll definitely be popping by because, Mr. Lendl, you do a lot of good stuff, sir. I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad to have met you, sir. Truly.
Yes, it does. I love when you say his name. It sounds like you're saying, Mr. Wendell. Yeah.
I know. It's what I was thinking too.
You know what? Give me just
see you later, Mr. Londell.
Guys, I'm gonna mute myself for just a minute so I can pull up a couple of links and put them into the chat.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man.
So y'all can carry on without me for a few minutes.
Word.
Oh, look at that! A drunk priest. I've never seen that before.
Not this week.
Dallas, go over Dallas. It'll take just one more minute.
You all caught up with this, Darth Haster?
Yeah, I think I'm maybe a minute ahead, and I'm not touching it because I got to skip, I think, 10 seconds at a time, and it's just
okay.
You guys watching the remastered version?
1:10:10.
Yeah. I'm at minute 11.
Dangerous.
Or an hour and 11.
They're trying to keep their faces in. I love it.
Oh, it's crazy. He looks constipated as shit.
We'll be right back.
He is so green.
Multipass.
Ruby Rod is so green.
Oh, you are wonderful for saying that. I'm still at the part where they're shooting weapons at each other.
Yeah, I'm at that part too.
Okay. And the drunk priest gets on the ship in the restricted, dangerous area. Oh, he's so green. I thought about wearing that hairdo.
Look, it takes a lot of balls to wear a fleshlight as a damn hairstyle.
He looks like a cross between Cisco. Okay, if I had to guess, it looks like a cross between Cisco, Prince, and a unicorn.
At Cisco, Prince, and Cubert.
No.
That is Cubert's mouth on his head.
Oh, yeah.
You see him hopping around.
Okay, I see where you're going at.
Not really.
That was super green.
He is so green.
It was like emerald green. He is super green.
And I'm back, and y'all are making it super hard to type.
Great. Oh, you were so wonderful. Oh.
And I never thought I would hear somebody describe Chris Rock's hair as Cubert's mouth.
Fuck yeah, man! Look at that.
It's hysterical. I love it.
Cubert or a fleshlight? I'm not really sure which one.
I was thinking fleshlight, but Cubert is pretty bad too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
Bunch of perverts. Oh, good grief.
Only on days that end in D-A-Y. Only on days that end in D-A-Y.
Please act like you got more than a 2-word vocabulary. It must be green, okay? Can I talk to you for a second? Just talk to you.
I never professed to be a saint or anything.
But you are a Methodist. And can I just say, Zorg's assistant? It looks like he went through some nice lighting.
Lighting.
It looks like he went through some bad plastic surgery. Whew. Okay. Thought I'd never get that out. That's what she said. I'm going to hell. I'm sorry. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Oh, mercy.
If those aren't some of the best outfits in this movie, I don't know what is.
Because we all want to go on flights with flight attendants that look like that. Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, good Lord.
Best flight attendants ever in this movie.
Hell yeah. All aboard.
You bunch of pervs.
God damn right, man.
Okay. Mir, you're married. LDG,
yeah.
I don't know if you are. CC, you've already made it known. Darth Aster, I don't know. But
I am happily taken, but not blind.
Good
yeah,
grief.
Exactly. Happily taken, but not blind. I'll go with that.
And I can happen to tell you from many, many years of experience that boobies are great.
Do I need to get her on here? She'll probably even agree with me.
Please, for the love of God. Darth Aster, no, we do not want to see you in drag. This is not Silence of the Lambs.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
This is not Silence of the Lambs, and it is not Tu Wong Fu. Thank you for everything, Julie Newmar.
Gets the hose again.
Yes, I have seen that movie.
And then when it's done with the lotion, it puts it in the basket.
Oh, good grief.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's queue up for that.
No, it's okay. It's all right. And horse.
Space rats.
They look like space rats. They're like
our ship, y'all.
They're like space fungi. Is what they are.
Those are barbecue dribbles.
Oh, Mr. Rod.
You can call me Ruby.
You are
Mr.
so
Rod.
green.
Fueled and ready to
I
go.
bet you she's going to say he's super green.
Oh, yeah. Green, blue, purple, orange, and magenta, which is another shade of purple.
No, didn't know that.
Are you No, I swear. I never felt this way before. With the human.
Hey, look. Futuristic dribbles.
That's what I'm saying. Triple barbecue, man.
I know, right? And
Is that what I smell?
Here comes Vito ready to sneak into the plane. Because he's Mr. Priestley, man. Mr. Priestley, man.
I feel sorry for Vito like half of this movie.
I don't. He has a lot of fun in this movie.
He gets thrown in the bed.
I like the complimentary lifting of the blast shield and her legs at the same time.
This movie had great editing. I know I've said this before, but I am a little disappointed.
Perfect editing.
There's one thing I do not like is to be disappointed. I'm sorry. It'll never happen again. I know.
You know, I often blow up my minions specifically so I can get rid of them if they fail me.
I know I would. What can I say? I'm ruthless.
Well, if I were the kind of guy that had minions.
Am I still muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay.
Oh. No, you're not muted. We can hear you.
For some reason.
Excuse me.
It's
We're just kind of thinking of quippy stuff to say.
I appreciate it. And now they got 3 ships in front of the giant death planet.
That's brilliant.
That's it. Just feed the planet more. You're genius. And the Darwin Awards go to
Go George.
Let's just drive to the big angry planet that keeps gobbling up everything.
I got it running. What's the timestamp?
Wait for it. Mr. Shadow is on the phone.
The timestamp is 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 43 seconds.
I'm not a big fan of talking to Mr. Shadow, basically because it makes my brain bleed.
I know, right?
1 hour and 19. There we go.
Yes. Zorg is talking to Shadow, and the plant is reverberating. You know, like all good plants do. How are the stones? Fine. Just fine.
That is Kubert. That's funny.
Bring me the stones.
I mean, otherwise, you could just stick a bottle of wine in there and just have it cooled by the time you get to the Flossum Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I've got a brain bleed, I'm not a very pleasant person, but this guy seems to keep his cool, so I guess he's not that bad of a guy after all.
That's chocolate sauce, man.
You know what? It does look a little bit like chocolate syrup, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It even smears like it.
All I'm hearing that guy say is, "I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time.
Yeah. Next time, Gadget." It's time.
Okay.
Gadget.
We're beginning our descent towards Flossum Paradise. The local time is 3:20. Shame it isn't at 4:20.
Look, it's always 4:20 somewhere.
It's 4:20 on Flossum Player.
5 o'clock.
I can't talk tonight.
That's all, folks.
I can't talk tonight.
Good grief.
Well, she does have a multi-pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to paradise.
I'd give her a multi-pass.
What a great movie.
That's what she said.
Excuse me, I gotta catch up to my multi-pass.
Excuse me, pardon me, one side.
This is like the epitome of what you don't see in Hollywood anymore. You know,
this is true.
It's creative.
Yep.
It's vibrant. It's you know, and it
completely
has a great
different
story.
Yep.
Hold on, are you saying movies are supposed to be entertaining with a story?
Not anymore. Now they're just political.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I thought all movies were supposed to be political.
And
only political.
And did you notice? Corbin got laid twice.
Yeah.
Yes, I went there. Yes, I said it, and I do not care. And here comes Vito in a tube. Have we arrived yet? Yeah. Oh, good. What the heck?
Oh, have you seen the YouTube videos of the lady who played the diva Plava Laguna re-singing?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Oh, it is amazing. You should. If I find one, I'll send it to you. You should.
Excellent.
Totally check it out.
I've been a huge fan of Charlotte Church for a very long time, and when she started doing hip opera, I guess is the way to say it. Right? It's like, oh my God, oh, so much love it. So when this movie came out and I saw this scene with the diva, I was like, oh my God, this is the best ever.
And can I just say, I love his suite. I never noticed it had a animal fur rug on it.
It's so blue.
it's like a blue animal of some sort.
This scene is totally Big Pimpin'. There's no mistaking that room is Big Pimpin'.
And of course, the diva's got an orange room. Hello, Miss Diva. I'm Fog. Welcome to the tall. I know what Eddie Murphy would. I know what Eddie Murphy would say about. Yeah, I know what Eddie Murphy would say about the diva, and he said it about Brigitte Nielsen and Beverly Hills Cop 2.
That's one big bitch.
Yep. But except for the fact that Plava Laguna is not that. She is a lovely, talented alien lady, and I'd take her out for a drink. Helm to 108. And then the second command yells, Helm to 108. And the guy's like 2 feet away. Like, dude, you can like dial it down to 3. I'm standing right here.
Well, I was never in the Navy, but apparently that's what they do.
And paradise! And I still want Ruby's staff. I want his staff mic. I love that mic. Set design of this movie was just incredible.
Dude, it was just so weird.
I think they're just on a cruise ship, honestly.
It was so weird and so great.
Lost in paradise.
Because he's stone deaf.
It's Beethoven's art.
And the Emperor of Kodo Japent and his lovely daughter. I love to sing. She recently confessed to me. By the way, I have a recording of her talented voice.
Oh.
Yep. Talented because, well, she was getting the ruby. That's all I'll say. I never noticed this. Okay. I keep saying this. Whoever's going to say something, go ahead. Okay. If nobody else is going to say anything, I'll say it. The guy with the daughter, their outfits remind me of something from like Flash Gordon because it looks like something out of freaking Flash Gordon. It's like one of the Kingdoms of Mongo or something. Just saying.
It does, doesn't it? It's just got that vibe to it.
Oh, man.
Normally, I don't like Sopranos.
And here we go, the performance.
Oh, man.
Bring out the xenomorph.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Two performances, both of them equally awesome. One by the diva, the other by Lilu. Man. I love this part because the person who does the actual singing and everything does such a good job, and the actress does a good job, like mimicking. And of course, the choreography is awesome.
I wish we could play this without getting copyright struck.
Like I said,
it's killing me.
Normally, I don't like Sopranos, but she kills it in this one.
I know.
I know this is like nothing related, but today I was watching some little video on it was on Twitter where some dog was singing to Luciano Pavarotti.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of feel like this is related in some way.
Really? That's a terrible
seriously,
correlation.
I just want to go.
The great thing is, I think they're actually piping the concert through the entire ship because you see Lulu staying there next to the diva's room, and you're like, you can tell she can hear it. So I would almost bet money that they did like pipe this through the entire building, or maybe it's just because of her extrasensory abilities that she can hear it and not actually be in the room at the time. Either would be awesome.
Either that or she's just so loud that she don't really need the speaker system. Her alien ability, I don't know. I'm just guesswork at this point.
No, that's not a bad guess either. Champagne for the diva.
Oh no!
The guy's like, I'll take it.
There's a dog demon here. Ah!
Oh man. I'll just say it. The makeup on Plava Laguna, it still holds up.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now Lilu's pissed. She's having flashbacks. She's like, I'm about to kick some ass. And it's awesome. I found it. You found Jack and Squat, and Jack left town.
She knows who she's singing to.
Yep.
She's singing directly at him. Yeah. Yep.
And he's like, okay, what the heck's going on here, lady? I know you're trying to tell me something. Use your words.
Now we get badass.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Hit it. Bam. Well, bam. And she's like, pick your target. I'm just going to pick a target. Oh! I would say, ouch, town, population you, bro, but I don't like you, so I hope you're in a lot of pain. These Mangalores, they're like, what the hell's going on? Silent Scotty, thank you, bud. You have a good night, and thank you again. You have a good one. We'll see you. We'll see you on the flip side. Oh, and there she goes with all the flat back flips, and they're intercutting with the diva. I love that part. And she's like, "Come on, boy, I'm gonna kick your butt." Mangalore's like, "Ugh."
All right. After this movie was out, did anybody ever want to get their girlfriend or significant other one of them orange One Pieces?
I didn't have one at the time, so no.
No,
if I had, if she was a nerd like me, maybe. It'd be something I'd talk with her about. I would just go buy it. And she's like, I just killed it.
Or was that just me?
No, I'm sure it wasn't just you.
It was an ambush.
It was an ambush. If it's war they want, it's war they'll get.
Bravo! I mean, the editing on this particular part of the movie was just like, so darn good.
The editing on this entire movie was just perfect.
I know. Whoever did the editing for this movie, they earned their pay. And
it was an ambush. It's ambush. It was a fucking ambush.
You know, I don't get it. He got the case. Why the heck is he shooting her? You got what you wanted. Why ain't being a... Well, wait a minute. It is Zorg. He is a kind of...
Zorg. Oh, no. The bad guys are taking over the bridge.
Nobody move. I'm taking over the ship.
And poor Vito's like,
handcuffs.
And Vito's like, dude, I'm already in handcuffs.
I'm a prisoner.
I ain't doing crap. Quite literally, I ain't doing crap on this. And Ruby's entourage is like, Ruby, come back. We need a Ruby.
Everybody wants that Ruby Rod. Even the dudes.
You know, indeed. I hate it when I sing a great opera and get shot in the stomach.
All right.
And she's like, what the hell? What did I do? She's like,
it sounds like the Gradoon or the rhinos from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, yeah, and I know who you're talking about.
Corbin Dallas is like, I'll take the squid woman. Everybody run.
Squid woman.
Good job.
I know this music. Let's change the beat.
Oh no! I've only got 20 minutes to resolve this. A ticking clock is brilliant.
Well, you can say one thing about Zorg Tech. It's user friendly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination I have on my luggage.
Mangalores. Got big teeth, they got big full heads, and they're ugly, and they stink. Anyone can hear this? Come and get me. I'm in the first row.
Come on, my man. You must give her the stones. Wait.
But where are the stones?
Wait, what? She don't have the stones?
Yeah, she has the stones.
She's more friendly.
I ain't had no stones in a long time. It's fine. You don't need stones to live.
I don't want no stones. After I heard about my cousin passing kidney stone, nope, I don't want no stones.
Whew, those are not fun. I am hoping in life I never have to deal with that. If I do, yeah. Come on, wake up. Where are the stones? They're in me.
Yeah, that's the worst
Never
part.
mind. Lord help him. Zorg's like, they're not here. Son of a bitch, they ain't here.
They're not here. This
Xeno Smurf just bit the bucket.
That's a Gary Oldman right there.
Xeno Smurf.
Say what now?
Said Xeno Smurf just bit the bucket.
Xenos. Okay, that's actually good. I like that. actually is good. I like that. Xeno Smurf.
She had a great voice.
What the heck is that?
That's Star Pastor having an asthma attack.
Well, it ain't me.
Oh.
Star Pastor, you gonna be okay?
Okay. I'm all right.
Amazingly, her blood is laundry detergent.
Oh.
Okay, I promise I won't say Xeno Smurf again.
Sorry, my bad, man. I just I seem to have some occasional creativity to me.
It does look like
it does look like laundry detergent, doesn't it?
It's time, man. This reminds me, I gotta go do my laundry tomorrow.
Hey, Darth Aster.
Yo.
Xeno Smurf.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, sir. I know my man. He'll calm things down. No, he ain't. He's gonna go blow crap up. Do you realize how deadly Corbin Downs would have been with a ZF-1 in his hand? Whoa.
He would have
wrecked. That's a Stinger missile.
He would have been wrecking crap.
He's channeling his inner diehard.
He kind of is, isn't it? Okay, Mr. Willis, here's the pitch for my movie. It's Die Hard in space, but you get to pull these 4 stones out of this giant blue alien. We'll call her the Xeno Smurf. And you get the girl at the end. And she's you get to see her and you get to see her topless at least once.
Don't forget, you get to take care of a walking MacGuffin.
Yeah, but the MacGuffin actually has a purpose, unlike the
talking MacGuffin.
Yeah, but a MacGuffin with personality.
Walking MacGuffin. Yum.
Are you sure you're not going back to that space McDonald's with the? Yeah, never mind.
Does it matter?
Don't shoot! I'm unarmed. You got the wrong guy. Don't shoot. Oh man, this is almost like Die Hard in space.
Yeah, the only thing missing is Yippee-ki-yay.
I know, right? Well, you want to bet there's an outtake somewhere where he actually says that during a take they didn't use.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother boop.
Yeah, because this was a PG-13 movie. They could have been allowed one, but they never used it.
Back in the day when writers didn't need to use foul language to make a point.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Now, I don't mind foul language. I'm a fucking asshole. But
you're not. Nobody's an a-hole on the ambassadorial wing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up my tentacles on that one.
Okay, can I just say it? Corbin's got great aim because he shoots right around Ruby.
Well, if it
had been anybody else, Ruby would be dead right now.
Well, I could do that.
We are going to count.
I smell something. It's coming from my right. It smells like bullcrap.
I am a disturbingly good shot.
I'm sure you are, man. I'm just.
I'm only accurate to 250 meters. That's like 300 yards. It's fine. That's with the iron sights, by the way. If you're using a scope, you're a pussy.
Well, it depends on what you're doing with it, you know?
If I were a sniper, I'd be using a scope.
I mean, so this guy, the steward with the British accent.
He's in love with Mary.
Yeah, it was something about Mary, but I don't know if you guys remember the series Dinotopia. He played Zippo.
I don't remember that series.
That is Zippo, isn't it?
It's totally his voice.
He is a pretty funny character actor, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Darth, check the private chat. I responded back. So. I never negotiated before. You mind if I try? The guy's like, yeah, go for it. I'm sure you can probably do 10 times better than I could. I'd probably get everybody killed.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
go.
Anybody else want to negotiate?
I wonder.
Oh, man.
Maybe in the special forces, you think?
I thought he was dead. It was nothing really, just a helping hand.
He's more qualified.
That's what he said.
Okay, this is totally bad because he's more qualified to use any of those guns than any of those
crew members.
Yeah,
probably
alien creatures. I can't remember their names right now for some weird reason. Mangalores.
Yeah, Mangalores. Lilu's in trouble? When is Lilu not in trouble?
Yeah.
And can you say he's got really good vision because he could see her hand in that video camera. How do you get yourself into these positions? That's a good question. And Ruby has his.
He sees the ticking clock.
We're all gonna die. My man. What's this thing with all these numbers? It's.
Yeah, I like.
No. If it was a bomb, the alarm would be going off because all these hotels have bomb detectors. It's just when he says that. This is a type A alert. We're really gonna die now. Proceed calmly, and nobody is proceeding calmly. Everybody's running for their freaking life.
I'm the married lady. What are you, one of the freaks?
You know, this okay, LVG, you'll probably get this. This reminds me of the scene at the end of Animal House where Kevin Bacon's character is like, remain calm. Everything is fine. And everybody's freaking the hell out.
And this is where they got all the ideas. This is where they got all the ideas for all the crazy hair for the Hunger Games. Bet.
Wow. I did not think of that. Who knows? Maybe even Pablo Laguna was the inspiration for the Tiger Lady in Mockingjay Part 2.
I've never seen any of those movies, and I don't intend to.
I watched the first one. Wasn't interested.
More likely. Actually, Cece, they're really good. I think you'd enjoy them.
I find that highly unlikely, but
why?
I don't know. I'm not a teenager anymore. I have teenagers now.
I wasn't a teenager either, and I like the Hunger Games, and I am actually Man Ambassador is a huge Hunger Games fan.
Don't let him fool you, man. It was shit.
Mir?
Now, We did actually do a sparkly vampire stream.
I like
Sparkly vampire.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I'm still having nightmares.
Oh,
Perhaps.
come on. Twilight is not that bad.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
No, it isn't.
That is the endorsement for the
opinions of the host is not those of the guests.
And shit! There's a planet.
I'm sorry, Hank, what?
Tell them that.
Oopsie.
Guys, you have been outweighed by Ma'am Ambassador. She's like, there will be no bashing of her Twilight, and I won't tolerate it neither.
Oh, well, then don't watch my stream. Oh, I deleted it. Okay, that's fine.
You deleted it? I didn't get the chance to see it, dude. What the hell?
Oh, we bashed it all the way throughout.
So I understand that there are going to be women out there, or other people
somewhere,
that are going to go and love that movie. Personally, I think it was a turd sandwich with hot sauce. No.
And you know what? That's fine. You don't like it? Fine. You
Just as nasty going in as it is coming out.
And you know what? If you don't like it, that's fine.
This is bad business.
Look, this is coming from a guy who had to endure all 4 movies in theaters because of my wife.
But you know what? You did it because you love your wife.
Absolutely.
So
and I don't have one, so I don't have to do that anymore unless I make fun of it.
It was one of those, like, honey, I love you, but you're not my favorite person right now.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. The chick vampires were cute.
Okay, I understand that part. My problem is, how do you have a main character that maintains the same facial expression for 8 solid hours of film?
Oh, don't forget the mouth breathing part.
Okay. I will grant you that point, because even people who love the movie comment that Kristen Stewart's acting was kind of wooden, and even I will admit that. But beyond that, they're not that bad. Not you guys. Man, Ambassador is leering at me at the moment.
Oh.
All because I said that Kristen Stewart's acting was a little wooden at times.
Because I started bashing her only after she came out with the affair she had with the director of the Snow White and Huntsman. Before that,
I don't even remember that part. I don't bother watching keeping up with Kristen Stewart's career.
Did you all catch all that?
I kind of caught, like, talking about Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah,
I never followed her career enough to care.
People didn't start bashing Kristen Stewart. Well, that's because you have no style.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Would you like some lotion for that burn?
Them's fighting words.
I
mean, no,
go.
It's not that I don't have style. It's just that I don't like shit movies.
Okay, Darth.
I mean, seriously, they don't look constipated for 8 hours.
Just give me a hard time. Well, Darth Esther had to leave. He had his stream coming up here shortly. So, Darth, if you catch this later, bud, thank you for being in here. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. So, oh, ouch.
I mean,
and now she's learning about war.
Yep.
I know. So are we.
No, Twilight is great. Thank you, Mrs. Ambassador.
Oh, shit, excuse me. Oh, man.
Twilight was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Thank you so much for being a proponent of that kind of acting.
So now we're in Armageddon.
Oh, shit. Well, strangely enough, the topic on this screen is perfectly apt.
Cece, do not mock my wife.
Mrs. Ambassador is about to go to war.
See, that's one thing I don't approve of. Do not mock my wife.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to watch them.
Okay, you had to watch them. You didn't like them. That's fine. Nobody said you had to like them. I get it. Some people didn't like them. I personally did. This is not an echo chamber. And we're almost at the end. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
So
everybody knows what the Fifth Element is, right? If you don't, I won't give it away.
Oh, I do.
It's heart, Captain Planet.
Hearts were meant to be broken. Every weapon has a main. I'm sure this one does too. Oh. Guys, I am so glad you're able to come on. This has been a lot of fun tonight. I am not going to lie.
Great movie.
It is. And next week's
movie, great company.
And next week's is going to be even better. And the one after that's going to be even better than that. Especially since I've never actually seen it. Well, I've seen bits and pieces. I've never seen it all the way through.
Of which movie?
Clue.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's a movie that's so bad it's good.
Well, I will find out in a couple of weeks. And here comes the big flaming ball of death. Everybody hide! How do you open the stones? She's talking in metaphor. Like, just tell us how to open the freaking stones. Quit using metaphor.
Just say multi-pass. Just say multi-pass.
Can someone just sweat on the water shrine already?
If we don't get these stones open in 5 minutes, we're dead. Dead. Yes, dead. There's dead, and then there's completely dead.
You know, I was mostly dead once. I didn't like it.
Haven't we all been? 3 minutes. I think
wait for it.
Come on.
Yeah, baby.
Mine moved. I'm going to run away now. Shut up. Shut up. What did you do? I was standing here. I just breathed.
Oh, epiphany. Or epitome. No, epiphany.
Yeah, epiphany. That would be right.
Epiphany?
I know that's from a movie, but I can't think of the movie.
The epitome of hyperbole is a comedy special.
Okay. Earth.
Ba-ding.
Water.
Look, I sweat a lot. Yay.
Well, wouldn't you if you were in all those freaking robes and you were in the middle of the freaking desert?
I would. I would sweat like a chimney. No, wait. Sweat like a... You can't say sweat like a pig because pigs don't sweat. Fire!
Nobody breathe.
Fire!
Whew. Okay, I actually held my breath the whole time that they were doing that.
I was too. Whew.
Let's go. Wake up. It's time for you to work now.
No, there's a fifth element. Everybody knows what the fifth element is. Everybody say it. Everybody say it.
Love.
Love.
All you need is love.
All you need is love.
Damn it, it's heart. And then Captain Planet appears and saves us all.
No. All saves us all.
Love.
There are some things, very nice things worth saving. Beautiful things. Yes, like love. Love is worth saving. That's a good example. No, please, for the love of God.
Love. Love is all you need.
I love that song. Come on, Corbin. Tell her. Do it. Save our butts, Corbin, for the love of God.
Say it. Say it.
Come on, dude. Say it.
Multipass. I love you.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
She's old enough to be your daughter. Seriously, this is total midlife crisis territory.
No, midlife crisis was to me more with Ashton Kutcher.
What, you could have one too.
I said ack.
Don't run away. We are your friends. We just want to turn you into an orange or red skeleton.
Huh?
Yay! She killed the big, scary ball of fire. And there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
Tom Slick! Yay!
Scanners have imaged the dark planet is dead.
An implosion at 62 miles would...
Yes, it would continue to fall to the earth.
Yes. Yeah! What's wrong with you? Screaming for? For 5 minutes. It's a bomb or something. I'm leaving. Just one question, Ruby. How the hell are you going to get back home? You're out in the middle of the freaking desert. Okay, can I say it? I love the president's flying car.
It's a nice limo.
That ain't a limo. That's a pimpmobile. Because the president is a straight up pimp. We put him in. You put him in the reactor. That would kill him, you idiot.
Look, until this movie, you never knew that this guy could talk so eloquently.
I know, right?
I know. Every movie's right. So Chris Tucker goes, "You got knocked the F out."
Yep, pretty much. They're not ready. They need 5 more minutes. Give it here. It's some woman claiming to be Dallas's mother. That doesn't even sound like him. The president's an idiot. You don't sound like
you
an
don't
idiot.
want to talk like your mother. You don't want to talk to your mother. Just tell me.
I'll just saran wrap myself to the bed. Oh man!
They are creating the 5th element.
No, technically they're creating the 6th element.
Oh, the 6th element, right?
Can you imagine what their child would be like? A human and an advanced, like, Mondoshiwan human. Oh, guys. Byron James as Gerald Monroe. Tommy Tyner Lester Jr. as President Lindenberg. I didn't realize the president's name was Lindenberg.
Yep.
Wow. New York cops, flying cops, cops with wings. Oh. Human Mangalore, Mangalore Aconite, Mangalore Aconite, Mangalore Kino. Zorg Secretary Sybil Buck. CC. No off-color jokes.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, but the minute I said Sybil Buck, I could almost hear the wheels.
You know, I know when to be appropriate sometimes.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here tonight and sharing this with me. I really super appreciate it. And to everybody that was in the chat this evening, and to the one lone person who has stuck it out with us through the entire thing, thank you ever so much. But to the chat, Silent Scotty, Mr. Lindell, that Nigel guy, Speaker for the Dead, well, Pixelated, you're in here, Mr. Hyde. Let's see, who else? Jeff B. Colin P. Smith. I know Rambling Canuck was in here. Macworld Entertainment, Trey. All of you, thank you for popping in and everything this evening. And I hope for those of you that had streams and everything, I hope they all went well. So, guys, any final thoughts before we close out?
No, I just wish I would have caught the beginning of it. That was awesome. Awesome movie.
That's awesome okay. Movie. LDG, I did put the link and everything in your Discord. I guess you just missed it, and that's okay. So
I'm sorry. Damn. Son of a bitch.
That happens.
Well, I think I told you
Discord channels.
I put it in the pixelated one. Is the one that I'm a part of. That's the one I put it in. So
I would say this is easily one of the best movies of '97.
Yes.
And absolutely.
Barely anybody knew that this was coming, and then all of a sudden it comes out, and it's like, oh my god, this movie is weird and it's fantastic. You know,
it's part Die Hard, it's part Armageddon. I mean, it's part movies I haven't even thought of yet. I mean, it's beautiful.
Well, beautiful. And that's because Luc Besson is a genius,
and lots of comedy. That's the best part. It was so funny.
Yes. Absolutely.
And there are people that are normally associated with comedy in here too. You know? And here they're paying the people who are playing who are normally in comedy are playing a serious role, and those who are normally serious are doing comedy.
Exactly. I mean,
it's a good reversal of roles.
It's part Doctor Who. It's part Inspector Gadget. It's part.
It's part of everything. It is the Fifth Element. So, well, folks, we're going to go ahead and close out here. Again, thank you all for tuning in. For those of you that will catch us on the replay, I hope you enjoyed our discussion. I hope it made you laugh. I hope it made you laugh so hard that you cry. And we'll be back next week with another ambassadorial birthday party, watch party. And next week, we'll be watching a great 80s classic, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So, guys, have you got anything you want to plug for your channels before we close for the evening?
Well, I don't have a channel.
I fix them. You know me.
Yep.
I do not have a channel. I am Mir the Gravitationally Adept on Twitter. You can find me on there, or at least harassing Ambassador from time to time. That's about it.
Indeed.
Nice.
I have karaoke Saturday nights from midnight to whenever I fall asleep. Sunday mornings is Bible study. I'm on Acts chapter 3 tomorrow or nice. Sunday.
Very nice. Very good.
Wednesday evenings is spiritual stream, and we're talking about Wiccans coming up this Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that because I don't know jack about Wiccans.
No worries, man. I already got 3 people who want to come on and talk about Wiccans, so it's cool. Thank you, though. Thank you so much for participating the last few weeks. It really has been fantastic.
Cece, I love being on your channel. It's a great place and anything. You do good stuff, and I'm more than happy to be a part of it anytime. Provided I know the subject matter. But
yeah.
To be perfectly candid, like I said, I know jack about Wiccans. So
well, we talk about voodoo the following week. You can you can study up.
All I know is about the little dolls that you stick the pin in. So
it's cool though. But Sunday mornings it's open to everyone. Unfortunately, I know you go to church pretty much when I start my stream, so it's all right.
Unfortunately, yes, but I do try to catch them on the replay and everything, and so I can give you some views, give you some watch time, and show you some support because I support my friends as much as I can.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, as for me, folks, coming up next week, I will be bringing you another installment of my Star Wars fan fiction, Ray Who. And also, we'll have another discussion between me and Mountains of Elysium, talking about Star Wars lore. And this week, we'll be covering the OT, the original trilogy. And then, of course, as always, Wednesday afternoon, we'll have Council of One's Babylon 5 review. We'll be continuing our review of Season 2. And that'll be at 3:30 Central Time. And then, of course, as I said, next Friday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, we'll be back with another Ambassadorial watch party and everything. And we will be, like I said, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So, everybody, you have a great night. And until next time, this is the Ambassadors signing off.
Vader.